There you are. Happy Halloween, buddy.
I'm a huge fan of The Weeknd's music, and he's known for having really kind of.
That's right, dude. They did a maze with the Weeknd, the famous. I think it's a cop out doing that. It's almost like having a not so good animated movie and hiring a really expensive actor to do a voiceover, just to make it look better. Like I just don't. The Weeknd, I just don't care. But whatever, I will see. I feel like if the what?
That was really scary. It just looks like a Star Wars cantina of acid.
I was gonna say I feel like if the Purge, if that was like if there in a movie if there was a nightclub during the Purge happening, this is what it would look like. Okay, that's pretty cool though. They brought back the guy in the first room who was on that in that electrical chair.
It's The Weeknd.
Oh, is that him?
Yeah.
What would I do without you? You have Michael Jackson in Thriller?
No, he has a very Michael Jackson voice.
No, I'm just the way he looked. He looked a little bit like right there. He looked a little bit more like right.
I'm saying Zac Efron.
Come on. Bro, that would be so cool if they can do a Michael Jackson maze. Because he's in so many cool music videos and stuff. Is that a frog?
It's a weird frog. Basically, like these mages, if you see like a curtain on the side, you should know that somebody's gonna jump out.
Alright, okay. I think they're sweating. I think it's really hot in those in the mazes.
Now that I remember, when you're in there, it is.
It is hot, yeah.
Monsters and Legends collide. This house has Dracula, it has the Wolfman, and it has the Mummy, and they're all fighting over the amulet. We got to find out who wins at the end. I'm voting for the Mummy. I think he's got
it. This is so dumb, but what if they made they had the Invisible Man, and nothing ever you just walk through rooms. It's like, and at the end, one of the cast members were like, "Wasn't that scary? Didn't you?" Because Invisible Man, you don't see him. He's. It's so dumb. I know. It's super dumb. It's super dumb.
And you don't know what's happening.
Yeah. That's a really big set. That's really cool, actually. I like.
Seems like they're in a warehouse.
In a warehouse?
It's like a big set. They have. Where the stuff I mean when I went to Not Scary Farm, they had. I mean, they were just oversized trailers, and the mazes were kind of funneled through.
Right.
It wasn't big sets at all.
I like when they do the full set experience. Yeah, that's really cool.
Missed opportunity for those Nerubians to reach out.
Yeah, I mean the timing's not always going to be good, you know.
Did you catch why I laughed?
No.
It was because there were all these scary jump scenes happening, and they turn a corner and there's just a cast member standing there.
Really?
Should just stand in the corner trying to be conspicuous.
Her?
She's working. She's just sitting there like working. She's got to sit like do nothing but like hear just people like screaming and yell for like hours. Keep going.
She was just doing her job,
Keep
man.
going. Keep going. Okay, they do. He seemed to be surprised that there's somebody there.
Yeah.
And then he went like, "Oh, I gotta scare them, right?"
Right, dude. That's what I thought too.
He stepped out like, "Oh, somebody's here."
I was like, oh, okay, this is happening. Okay.
He's like, "Is it with Rick yet?" Oh no.
I like that they incorporate like all of like Dracula, Wolfman, Mummy, like all within the Mummy theme. I wonder if they're
Yeah,
theming...
I guess that, like the theme, there's like they're in that realm and trying to get, I guess, emulate. It would be a little weird for the theme for them to bounce all of the kind of their sets.
Yeah.
It's just the biggest scare was just the cast members sitting in a corner.
Was that?
That was the biggest scare.
She's smiling too.
And I'm pretty sure the mummy won at the end. At least he was holding like Wolfman's head, so I was right.
Bride of Frankenstein is my favorite.
Who would win in a fight, Wolfman or the Mummy?
Wolfman.
Right. This is not accurate. Is all I'm saying.
So the first one is Descendants of Destruction. This one takes place in a post-apocalyptic world where the air is poisonous and all the survivors in New York went deep underground to survive. And we're going to watch as they go from survivors to cannibals to animals. You'll encounter hideous...
That's a really cool idea, though. Go from like humans to cannibals to animals. All right.
It's like, this is the end, right?
Right.
It's like, it's Channing Tatum. We're going to fucking eat you.
If they had a guy holding another, like, with a chain and a leash and another attached to a guy's neck who's on the ground with a mask. Oh my god.
What would these be without strobe light?
Huh?
What would these mazes be without strobe lights?
Right. Well, I'm thinking, what would they be without all of these random loud noises and effects that they have? Yeah, totally. Yeah, which is part of like the unsettling, feeling you get. If you didn't have the little tour guide explaining to you what was happening, would you?
Yeah, I think they did it on purpose because they're like, what is happening here? What is it supposed to be? I think they did it on purpose because otherwise nobody would know.
Would know.
So before they release this product, they hold an exhibition to demonstrate it throughout the day, but something goes wrong and the system pumps way too much pesticide, and we're gonna find out what the effects of that are. I promise you guys are gonna fly through this one.
He just told us that there's 37,000 bugs inside of this house.
Dude, I love that it's already like a 1950s like thing. Like it's so perfect.
Fallout.
Yeah, Fallout, exactly. Yeah.
Something counted the bugs.
Huh?
I don't know if that counts if the bugs are projected.
Well, it does. 999 ghosts at Haunted Mansion. Come on, dude. 900 of those are projections in the graveyard. But yeah.
That's her screaming?
I don't even. What is she screaming at?
I know.
It's just noises. Like
Well, it's hard to like film this. It's so dark that
yeah,
kind of makes it hard to figure it out. But
yeah,
most of it.
You think they're counting all these little bugs as one?
Yeah.
They are.
All those little bugs on there, I think they're counting all of them.
Yeah.
Who had just discovered a crystal tower, and she used this tower as a foci to summon an evil
What's a faux guy?
Did he like plural focus?
Crystal Tower, and she used this tower as a foci to summon an evil.
Is that a thing?
I don't know what it's.
Army of.
I feel like between you and me, if we don't know what that is, well, there's a lot of people who are gonna be like, oh.
Well, maybe it's just something made up as far as this concept, and again, nobody's gonna understand it.
That's true.
It might not be worth trying to. If you go back and look at his shadow, it looked cool. All the
Yeah.
And demons in this scare zone. We're gonna head right this way, guys.
I think scare zones are super cool too. Yeah, that was part of Not Scary Farm that I like doing is scare zones.
Of this blood forever bound.
What?
Is that Hocus Pocus 2?
Is this Lord of the Rings?
Yeah. like orcs went to a rave.
A punk orc. Yeah.
Sweet Revenge. This place takes place in New York in 1954. There's a new candy company in town called Major Sweets, and they're sponsoring this year's Halloween parade. Throughout the night, they're giving all these kids candy, and we'll watch as their sugar-driven energy turns into aggression, and their parents become their first victims.
How is that scary?
It was like a weird Pinocchio horror thing. I don't know what this is.
You need a giant chocolate bar.
Hey, do not climb. It is like a throat cutting motion.
Right, with a yeah.
Somebody help. They're going crazy. Don't eat the candy. Help.
It's such a weird concept. I'm sorry.
I think like you get hired for this and they just stick it with like some lame character out of bad concept.
Yeah, this is a terrible concept of candy gone wrong in 1953. I don't know.
Look at their teeth. They're like definitely gone.
And I'm sure they've had better concepts in the past, and maybe they're trying to keep it fresh, and they've ran out of ideas, or they're like, we only have so many good ideas this year. Let's not put all the good ideas this year because next year.
Maybe this one's sponsored by like the American Dental Association.
Sorry. Hold on.
Like the witch.
That was like the worst. Just don't have your actors do it. Don't pretend like you have to hit someone because it looks bad. This is a better maze concept than it is a scare zone because it's absolutely awful. Like this is bad.
If you don't move, they can't see you.
Okay, good.
But I can see your mouth moving in the pumpkin.
Yeah.
But okay.
If you don't move, they can't see you.
Okay, good.
Bro, what is this? Neener. What's this like what's it called? Like the arts and crafts thing you do in like elementary school? Paper mache.
I don't care what kind it is. You gotta watch out. That's where trouble starts.
I think that might have been my favorite scare zone so far. It was a lot of fun.
You don't have okay.
Okay, you got low expectations.
I was gonna say something mean, but you beat me to the punch, and yours was funnier than what I was gonna say. So
they're talking about how they got invited to this, but they're paid for an RIP tour.
that's what I mean. They didn't get invited. Maybe they had
They said in the beginning they got invited.
Maybe they had an opportunity to like buy the art, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the RIP tour is very expensive though. It's like an extra $200 on top of your ticket. But
It's content.
Yeah. I feel like the actors should be taller for Michael. Like that.
It doesn't help that there's like 16 of them. They're just like,
Well-
oh, I saw him. Oh, now he's right there.
Well, that's kind. I mean, it kind of makes like He's all over the place.
Airs, but
he's everywhere. It's just hot, like have your taller actors be
just hiding, just creeping back there, and then he's like right next.
Because Michael Myers is supposed to be like 6'5" or so. He's supposed to be like a giant, like a really big dude. And I'm pretty sure he's the same height as her. Especially that one right there.
There's so much flair with that. Like, You know, it makes it weird. He's like, you know, the guy's supposed to murder you, and this guy's like, hey, go back.
Yeah, I mean, what as opposed to doing what? I don't know.
Well, I mean, the rest, like, they just come out and they scare you, but I think part of it is like, this character and that he's just supposed to be an unstoppable, like, unrelenting killing, machine that just like haunts you and chases you down. And here it's just like he like scares you and just goes, all right, I'm gonna go back.
I'm good. Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I got you scared every time. Gravestone's on the bed.
You're right. You're right though. There's too many Myers. You're right on that. You shouldn't be able to see two at the same time. Yeah, and like you said, there's a tombstone.
There's a tombstone on the bed.
On the bed. All right, whatever. Like
that's a real person who just has to lay there for hours.
It could be a dummy.
Could be. I mean,
it looks kind of real. It could be.
Like I kind of hope it's a dummy because that'd be the worst freaking job. I gotta lay and pretend to be still for hours.
They sedate her. It's just like, okay, we're gonna position you after you're passed out. Okay, they have a guy with a bed sheet with glasses over the bed sheet. What is?
Yeah, I don't know if that has to do with one of the original or something.
I'm missing something too. I don't.
Hey,
that's got to be one of the movies that I just don't know.
It's like a pedophile. Hey, kid. Now, I have a question. Like, all these swishing knife sounds. Is that like? What is that from? Like, do they have something where it makes that sound, or like they edit to try and put swishing sounds into it?
You like in their video? No, I bet it's got to be a sound effect in the maze, and I don't know if whoever the actor with the knife has a button.
He might
that activate that. Yeah. Maybe, or maybe he just knows it goes every 5 seconds. I don't know.
I'd imagine it either has a button or it has like a motion sensor where.
Oh yeah.
It goes.
Yeah.
It was okay. Like, the set design was good. I'd probably give it like a 3 out of 5. Only, like Peter said, is because we've done it like a million times.
Great set design, but we've done.
It's only bad because you've done it a bunch of times. That is wrong.
Yeah. I think he really wants to go on this roller coaster. He keeps filming.
Yeah, I want more roller coaster cutaways, please. Like, he's like, I just not really feeling like the worse the mazes get, the more there are shots of roller coasters. Like, he's like,
All right, I don't want to shit on these guys. Because of them, we get to watch this. So.
No, I'm not trying to shit. It's funny that he keeps
No, it's true though. Yeah, it's all fun and games. It's all fun and games. I think he wants to go on it deep down inside.
He's like committed. Well, the problem is they paid for it. They paid for it. They paid for this tour. It's like, you're not going on rides if you're on that tour. So
right, yeah.
He's going through as many.
Next up on the list is Spirits of the Coven, and it's about witches in the Prohibition era. What could go wrong?
Witches in the Prohibition era. How obscure can you get, dude? That's so weird. That's like witches. Oh my god.
About witches during civil rights movement. Like, what?
Right. It's about vampires during the Cold War. Like, okay, like what? Like, what are you talking about? Like, why don't you just say like 1925 or 1930 or whatever?
Yes, there might be something. I'm hoping
they're in a distillery.
That they're brewing something that think is maybe alcohol, they're bootlegging, but they're bootlegging some witch's brew. Are these mazes just come with like a game of categories? You're like, okay, give me a word, give me a word, witches. Okay, give me like a time frame in the United States.
You're thinking of Mad Libs.
Prohibition.
You're
All
thinking...
right. Oh, Mad Love. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What? Okay, come up with something kids like candy. All right, come up with just...
And then name a time between 1920 and 1970. 1953. Okay, great. Let's put it together.
Come up with random thing, and then give us a time frame, and then we'll throw to it. All right. What is something that grosses you out? Bugs. Okay, we'll name a time period. Okay, 50s. All right, there you go.
Yeah. The law, never sweep refuse into street.
Never sweep refuse into the street.
Oh. How do you spell refuse?
Same way.
Okay. I still feel dumb, but I feel
English.
I still feel dumb, but less dumb. Okay, cool.
English is just fucking stupid if you think about it.
What's the password?
What?
They just walk by.
Wait,
I don't need the bathroom. I'm going in anyway.
Oh, they're in like a speakeasy.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Why didn't they just say that?
Because it's probably with the tour guide. That is a newsy jumping out at you. That's not scary at all.
No, the man had a headache. He was just upset. Look at him. He just has a headache. He had... How, what? Wait, okay, what?
I'm dancing. Woo!
No!
That's...
Be scared of my hand. Be scared of my hand. Ah, got you. Hiya. This is so... Dude, this is so weird. This is so bad.
They like thought of this concept like we don't actually know how to make this scary or anything. We just have things in a speakeasy and then they just jump at you.
Where are the witches?
I don't know. Just making out with like imagine like she got the role like, hey, we're gonna hire you. Okay, what do you want me to do? Okay, we want you to get a Cleopatra costume and we want you to make out with a mannequin. Can you do that for us? Do I get my SAG card? No, I'll do it anyway.
Bro, that's exactly what she's doing. Oh, I can't help it. Oh, that's so funny. And then this guy in the piano, it's just so... They're doing the best...
walk through a bathroom and there's going to be like a bathroom attendant. He's like, hey, you want any mints? Ugh.
Okay. They're doing the best they can. The actors are doing fine for what they're given.
Yeah, it's just a terrible theme.
It's terrible thing. The directing on everything is bad. It's not their fault.
It's like a higher up went like, I got an idea.
Right.
I got an idea. I did some coke and I thought of this idea like, what if there's like speakeasy and there's like witches, but there's actually no witches.
It seems like they're pushing a lot more people through this maze too. Like they're not like before.
They kind of did it with the. I mean, not to say it was that it hurt it, but because it was good. The Michael Myers one was. I mean, they're backed up too.
Right.
So when you get the scare or you probably are seeing the scare ahead of time too, because everyone's so backed up. Where like the earlier ones they were in, there seemed to be a lot more space between each group. So I don't think it helps in the feel when you're like seeing people get scared like two groups ahead of you.
Well, I think I mean, I don't know. It seems to be like the bigger, more well-designed mazes are the ones that they take more time to make sure you have your own moments. And then the smaller mazes are like, we don't care. Just go through. I don't know.
There's a head on a roof.
Sorry.
Where are the witches?
What is happening?
Where are the witches? This concept makes no sense. Spirit of the Coven.
They're coming. The last room. They got to be coming.
Weird people on a speakeasy.
I feel like this is our D23 moment of like, no, something good's coming. They've got to be coming, and it never comes.
There's gonna be a song coming up. There's gonna be a song.
Wait, why is there a bathtub in there?
They just the bathtub and their body parts in the bathtub.
Why? What does that have to do with? All right,
I don't know what that has to do with the speakeasy or anything. I don't know. Which is scary to the whole.
Dude, that's actually cool, right? The hole's to the right, but the scare's to the left.
That is true. Yeah.
I'm gonna give it that. That's pretty. That's smart. I like that. Misdirection, they call that. I like it. Is that our first witch?
Nilbog is goblin spelled backward.
Nobody's gonna get that reference, but I love that. Is oh my god, that's too perfect. I can't stop. Oh, that's perfect.
About it theming and like just atmosphere, and that maze was filled with atmosphere. Had some great scares.
I'd probably give it like a 3.5 out of 5.
She's being generous right now.
She's been very generous. She was generous with the Halloween.
And
one.
you know that she was like, I'll give it a 3.5, but it's like a 1.5 out of 5, or out of maybe a 1.5 out of 10. I mean, I don't know. I saw one witch in that whole thing, maybe 2.
No, there's a few. They had more at the end. I just don't know how it fits into anything.
It was obscure, like you said. It was a Mad Libs type of reasoning behind it. Yeah.
The maze we're going to is Hellblock Horror. Basically, mutants have run free in a prison, and for some reason, we're going in.
Wait, the theming was what?
It's in a 1960s prison, themed prison. Like there's a different era. Like it's not a modern prison.
Did Did he give it time? No.
No, he did not. I'm guessing.
Oh yeah, right.
It's
but not just anywhere. It's in New Zealand too. So remember that.
What?
No, I'm just throwing like something else. Like why it might as well be like. Come on.
Yeah.
Get to the core. Detonate the power core.
Wait, is he talking to us or wait? Did he forget to talk to the microphone the first time? He's like, oh wait, I'm supposed to be talking into my walkie-talkie. What a weird.
Yeah, but I also don't know why they're at a prison talking about power core.
Right.
Again, it's all concepts.
Right,
like,
there's a power core in a prison.
They get to the power core.
You won't make it.
Is that a guy?
Oh, they're doing this like voiceover stuff, and it's weird.
You're all dead.
And they're all where they're just like stuck, right? They're just like there's a huge line.
They painted his face a perfect circle around his mouth. So they're like, wait, what
they're
was
mutants.
it? Oh, mutants in a okay, thank you.
That's the power core.
Okay. That okay.
The mutant does power core.
Mutant is thrown into the mix, and so anything goes.
Yeah, power core.
Fair enough.
Mutants.
It's all good.
Yes.
Got ya. Got him.
So I think.
Dude, that is so messy, man. I'm sorry, dude. That's so. You know what? Also, is
Ratu vampires at the end.
not every maze is going to have the same space that they're going to have for other mazes, right? They might be like, okay, you only have like 100 feet to do something or what have you. You know, you have 100 yards to like weave in and out of a maze and make it for what you can do. It just seems very like cluttered and messy at the end. Like there's so much going on in this one room. There's so much going on.
So I think the story behind that one is they used a lot of like the costumes and stuff from previous year's mazes, just kind of threw them all together, and for some reason they were all in a prison together. It was okay.
Yeah, she's even trying to comprehend what the heck just happened.
She just gave everything 3.5.
Yeah.
That was... And she knows it.
Well, they want to be invited back, apparently, so... I'm the Pumpkin Lord?
Pumpkin Lord? Oh, the Pumpkin Lord.
What did you think he said?
I thought they were like the Pokey Lord.
He's a pumpkin Lord. I am the Pumpkin Lord. What is he doing? He's just pointing at people.
You.
You're right, he is. You.
He looked like the Grinch.
He's anatomically not proportionate.
That's weird.
And it's driving me nuts, dude. You know those...
He's got the Scarlet Witch helm on.
Right. You know that those wings aren't making him fly anywhere. It's very... Come on.
You can see the person inside.
I know, it's so, like... Yeah.
They look in a ghost costume.
They couldn't come up with... It's Universal. They couldn't just come up with a better way to do that costume? What the heck is that, dude?
Some of these are like really high concept, and some are just throw dirt on.
Just thrown
like a Victorian era woman's face.
The next house that we're going to is called Dead Man's Pier Winter's Wake.
So this is a sequel to a scare zone they had a few years back.
Convoluted. Already from the title, most convoluted maze theme so far.
What was it called?
I have no idea. Like Dead Man's Pier Winter's Wake. Sounds like just...
The next house that we're going to is called Dead Man's Pier Winter's Wake.
Dead Man's Pier Winter's Wake. That is a Mad Lib like title in itself. Like what?
Halloween Horror Nights in Orlando is crazy like that. They have sequels to Scare Zone. We have
sequels? What?
Sequels to Scare Zone.
See, anytime I see people just funnel in like that, I know it's not going to be good at this point. Just cramming, just like trying to get the line move in. Come on. Wait, sorry. Dead Man's Winter's Wake.
Dead Man's Pier Winter's Wake.
Dead Man's Pier Winter's Wake. That's kind of a cool effect.
So it's like undead man.
Like that right there.
Long John Silver.
Like the double mirror, or like that was a cool costume. You think that was that guy's face or is it projection?
It just reminded me of a movie.
What?
It was totally unrelated. So my reaction was unrelated to the design. Might be like a good into.
A Few Good Men? No.
Men of Honor.
Men of Honor, yeah. Is this I Know What You Did Last Summer? Okay. Like, that's not scary, I'm sorry. It's cool, but it's like... I think the set design's pretty cool, though. But that's... Yeah. I mean, they put a lot... Like, they made, like, a portion of a boat for the... Like, that's pretty cool. But the violin thing is...
This Fiesta Day Chupacabra, which...
Fiesta Day Chupacabra?
Oh, I want that to be... That's like a sci-fi original movie. Oh, I didn't read that thing. I thought it said Fiesta Day. I thought it was supposed to be Fiesta Day : Chupacabra. It's not Fiesta Day Chupacabra. The festival of Chupacabra. Like,
doesn't matter. It's just...
I thought it was Festival Day.
Oh, okay. Like DAY?
Like Fiesta Day.
Oh, okay. It's all right. I feel ya.
The way they pronounced it. But
Yeah.
Nothing.
What's what are these? These lights?
Fans. He's got fans on it.
Oh, are they
Got some
fans?
contraption to put.
He
fans
looks
on.
really hot. It must be really hot in those mazes. And I'm sure they're walking around very fast to do everything as fast as they can. Oh, okay. Dang. I'm sorry. What?
Hey.
With like human hands? I don't know. Oh, it's a festival, so they're all just wearing. Okay, all right, my bad. Okay.
It's like a Coco themed horror maze.
It's just so like. Why is there a guy with a machete butchering people? What does that have to do with anything? Like, literally, like, what does that have to do with anything in the maze?
Yeah, just some like Central American theme horror maze. Machete.
The last house of the night is the Horrors of Blumhouse. It's based on 2 movies, The Black Phone and Freaky. Let's go do it.
This is a scary.
And Freaky? Did they get that right? Okay.
This is good. I don't know what Freaky is though.
So far.
I've heard of it.
These are in the Fast and the Furious queue.
You haven't seen Black Phone yet?
I haven't seen it. I've heard of it.
Oh, it's really cool. It's really good.
Shoot that mother!
Oh, Freaky's that Vince Vaughn movie.
Oh.
Where he body swaps, where a high school girl body swaps with a.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I feel like I've seen part of it. Okay, all right.
I think that might be my least favorite house of the night. That beats Halloween. I'm giving it 1.5 out of 5 Peters.
Wow. He gave the Halloween one like at least 3, and he said that one not so much.
I could tell he didn't like it because he only showed a portion of the maze, like a third of the maze. Because I wanted to see what the black, because I saw the movie and I heard that they were going to make a maze and I wanted to watch the full maze.
It wasn't like much to the concept that would fit into a maze, right? I know the concept of the movie.
No, it totally would be fine for him, and it's good if you saw the full video of the maze. It's really good, but he was partial to not wanting to put a lot of the maze in his video because he didn't like it. Maybe, I don't know if you saw the movie or not. I thought the movie was great. I thought it was really good, and the maze was really cool. And the other video I saw, the person actually said that it was one of their favorite mazes of the whole thing. So I don't know, but if you didn't see the movie, then you wouldn't really care about the maze. So that's fair.
Yeah, but context is probably this is the last maze of the run too. So maybe he's over it.
Yeah.
I don't understand why Blumhouse houses at Horror Nights always are not great.
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't seen either of those movies.
See, it totally makes sense. I think context has a lot to do with probably a lot of the mazes. Well, that was fun. This will give me enough to work off of.